It's really interesting that you generally can't see his eyes. Alright, well, we got anything up here? Doesn't look like it, just some fans. Anyway, somebody said that, I definitely don't remember middle school. I actually was in, technically 3 different middle schools. So... I don't remember middle school that much. And it was, like, super piecemeal. And not very good, honestly.
Hey.
Hey, I got an interesting call from your school today. It's only your first day and you're already shown up hours late? Let's see. I'm sorry. Oh, what? Oh, I gotta use the D-pad for this. And here I thought, you got up and left on time this morning. Look, just behave yourself. Your life's forfeit if anything happens. You understand the meaning of probation, right? I do. Okay, then. Hey, what's up? Yeah, just closed up shop. I'll be there in half an hour.
What is it?
Hey, what are you standing around for? Go hurry up onto bed. No, I just hired a part-timer.
Yo.
Don't forget to lock the door and turn all the lights off, okay? Yep, leave it now. Told you, he's a part-timer. Okay, so we gotta go downstairs. Okay, my body feels heavy. I should probably go to sleep for the day. I thought he wanted me to turn the lights off and stuff like that. Okay, shoot. I guess we might as well talk about school stuff for a little while. So I never really had, like, a bad school experience. I just kind of had a boring slash, like, frustrating one and stuff like that. Like I said, I was in 3 different middle schools. When I was in California, elementary school went up to 6th grade. Which in most places is middle school. And, so that was kind of weird. Because what I did was I went from, I moved in the middle of 6th grade. Or, like, kind of towards the end-ish. So I moved from California to North Carolina. And the education system completely failed me there. I was put in, like, a number of classes where, like, I was wildly behind the curve, because, like, they were getting into biology, whereas when I was in California, it was physics. And so I started getting, like, bad grades, and none of the teachers were like, hey, maybe this kid doesn't know shit about, biology, or, like, algebra. And so I ended up getting, like, really bad grades, and they're like, you should do summer school. I'm like, no, you should teach better. Didn't really have a whole lot of problems with kids, not until high school. I can talk about that later. Let's progress with the game. Hopefully I can talk about it while we're doing some grinding or something. Anyway, I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of all that weird stuff that's been happening to me. Sleep.
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate.
Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
My powers?
There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
What do you mean?
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes. By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Metaverse Navigator?
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate.
Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
Ah, what? Huh. Turns out, okay. So this game decided to troll me a little bit here. Because I hadn't downloaded it beforehand, because it didn't give me the option to, I downloaded the first 5 gigabytes in like 10 minutes or whatever, and that was good enough. But apparently, the game's actually like 20 gigabytes large, and it doesn't even tell you. So it's been passively downloading the thing the entire time. And I guess I play fast or something? So now we got like 10 minutes to kill. It'd be great if it just let me go to a dungeon and beat shit up while we wait. But yeah, no, it literally wouldn't let me preload this game for whatever reason. I couldn't find it at all, but this sucks. Well, I mean, this actually isn't going too slowly. Alright, screw it. Let's talk about school while we wait. Let's do a little 10-minute intermission while we talk about school and all sorts of things. Yeah, it's story time. Yay! Except for it's school stuff. Yeah, so you want to hear about Wander's High School. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's talk about school, Q&A, do whatever. Actually looks like this will go pretty quick, honestly. But yeah, so I said I was in 3 middle schools. So I went to elementary school. I've been through a lot of schools, honestly. Okay, so I first started school in New Mexico. I was born in Minnesota, but we moved to New Mexico when I was 4. And so I started kindergarten there, and I stayed until halfway through 2nd grade. I have a lot of like horror stories about the education system kind of screwing up. It isn't until like high school where they kind of get their shit together as far as like transfer students go. But like elementary schools literally are not like prepared for new students coming in the middle of the year. So like when I moved from New Mexico to California, New Mexico, or the school I went to had really low standards for like reading comprehension and stuff like that. So like I could read okay, but when my brother got to California, he was in 1st grade, I was in 2nd. My brother gets there, and my brother can't read at all, because in California, they teach you how to read in kindergarten, and in New Mexico, it was much more like kind of preschool-y. I don't know, it was a little bit more fun, critical thinking. Like, you learn letters, and you learn numbers, but you don't really learn, like, a whole lot. And so my brother gets there, and because he can't read, they instantly assumed he was, he had a learning impediment, like a learning impairment and stuff like that. And it didn't help that my brother had a speech impediment to go along with it. He, I think he stuttered and stuff like that, which was, you know, not his fault. He was just a quiet kid and stuff like that. And what ended up happening was they ended up putting him into like special ed classes across the board. Now, mind you, my brother is brilliant. Dude's currently getting his PhD from MIT and so on and so forth. Like, he is not a dumb kid at all, and he never was. It's just everybody's like, oh, he can't read and he talks weird. Well, I guess he's stupid. Let's toss him the sped class. And, boy, he hated that. He was not happy at all. And eventually they're like, he's not doing anything in these classes because he's already done. I guess we should probably, like, move him out or something like that. And my brother's like, I've been trying to tell you this for months, for pretty much the whole year. He was just super pissed off about it. I didn't have as bad of a introduction. Mostly I just got in trouble for dumb shit. I got to 2nd grade. My 2nd grade teacher in California was garbage. She I told this story when I was playing Rain World the other day, but she sent me to detention because I drew my 4s wrong, and I wouldn't draw my 4s right. Which was garbage. And then also she sent me to detention. Going to detention twice in 2nd grade was not fun, because the principal would come down and like ream you for things, even though that's like clearly not my fault, really. But yeah, so the second one was we would do these math tests, and I would do I would do the problems after the math test ended, and you know, I'd put big X's through them as soon as I was done, because I just wanted to do math, because math is fun. And she's like, no, you can't go above and beyond. Fuck your dreams. You're gonna do what I say, and that's gonna be it. And boy, did that kind of screw up education for me for a while. That's just second grade. I mean, honestly, middle school wasn't terrible. It was just weird switching multiple times, especially because I had a really high squeaky voice. So I got kind of bullied for that, but mostly since I was a new transfer student, most people just left me alone, which was nice. Except for the guy, there was a guy assigned to specifically, like, show me around and show me the ropes and stuff like that. He was completely nasty to me. And, like, I wrote, like, hate messages about him, and they found that, and then I went to detention for that. And instead of being like, man, this kid feels like he's not really adjusting, they're like, nope, you should go to detention for writing bad shit. And it's like, ah! And eventually we moved away from that school district, and I was very happy about that. Anyway, that was Weird Dream, Fate and Awakening. Okay. More importantly, I need to hurry and get ready for school. Hey, we got an umbrella today. Good stuff. Oh, please.
Seriously?
What was that conductor thinking, charging into the station at top speed like that? Didn't you hear? The guy totally lost it. It's been happening a lot lately. All these accidents are probably because people are suddenly losing their minds, right?
What's going on?
Well, between the economy sucking and how depressing the news always is, it's not that surprising. Okay, so we don't have to do the whole train station rigmarole again. Good. Okay, Shujin Academy. Yeah, I don't think there's, like, items to find around here, so I don't even know. Anyway, I'll talk more about school stuff as I go along. For now, though, I'm gonna just play the game. I seem to have made it to school safely. What was that castle, though?
Class is starting.
I'm the social studies teacher, Mr. Ushimaru. I'll be teaching you the rules of society this year. Huh. You all look like you've been spoiled growing up. Before we learn society's rules, maybe I should start with the rules of being a decent human being. Hey, new kid. The Greek philosopher Plato divided the human soul into 3 parts. A soul is composed of appetite, spirit, and what else? Appetite, spirit, and logic? Correct! So, you knew that, huh? Plato's teacher, Socrates, said that evil is born from ignorance. People who have been babied, taught that evil is due to individuality, can only become society's scum. Wow, he got it right. Is he really a delinquent? He seems like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying. I feel like I got a little smarter from being able to answer that question. Okay, point up. Knowledge from oblivious to...
Alright.
Oblivious to probably still oblivious. Anyway, bizarre incidents have been occurring frequently. Those are but the actions of such scum. We don't need crude people like that in this school, understand? Okay, small chance I'm probably gonna Google answers if we're asked shit like that in the future, just because. Oh. Hey there, Takami, you looking for a ride home? Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents. Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it. Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis? Yes. I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you. You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. That's why I asked you out in the first place. Oh, and be careful around the transfer student. He's got a criminal record, after all, if something were to happen to you. Thank you. Please excuse me. Asked you out?
Yo.
What's up?
Hey.
I want to talk about that castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was just a dream, but I couldn't do it. I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida, after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And, you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff. So, you in? Sure, what's next?
Oh.
Ooh, looks like I managed to talk some sense into you. I think we should try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way. Ryuji doesn't seem like a bad guy. I should probably just go along with this. The only thing I have against Ryuji is his bad posture. Like, he makes my posture look good.
If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When do they...
Oops, shit. Log. Okay. When they build something like that, though. Okay, cool. Oh,
When do they build something like that, though?
awesome.
We walked that way from here, right?
Maybe?
When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something. Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
Again?
Don't worry, I won't mess up this time. Let's go.
Dude, pull out your phone.
For real? Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think?
Check on your phone.
I already did that, but I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
Navigation app?
I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit. What's this eyeball-looking thing?
It just appeared.
What? What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius! Let's try using it.
But I don't know how.
Then I'll do it.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle.
Here we go! And then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell?
Wow, that was fast and easy.
Look! It's the castle from yesterday! They made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too. Yeah! Those clothes! That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit?
You jelly?
I ain't jealous.
Hey.
What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey! Stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense!
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real! We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?!
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Sure.
It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. Follow me.
That's such a classy loading screen.
Now then.
This is our infiltration point. Ain't that where we escaped out of last time? That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
Huh?
How are we supposed to know about that stuff? I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me. So, sorry for dragging you into all this, but I can't just forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants. Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time. Man, this place is as creepy as always. Uh-huh. Now, make sure you do exactly as I say, alright?
This way!
Follow me! Okay, can I fight everything? Hey, we went by here when we came in the front. What the? I was just seeing double or something just now. Was that Shujin? I told you before, this place is your school. Regardless, we don't have the time to stand around. Who knows when a shadow might show up?
Let's go.
Come on, this way. Okay. Anything back here? I keep thinking I should look for items, but not going to. Okay. Darn, I had a feeling there'd be guards here. It looks like we won't be able to avoid conflict from this point forward. For real?
Listen up.
Oh well. I'll just teach you the basics of battle right now. You'd better remember all this. As a rule of thumb, try to ambush as many enemies as you can. Attack them from behind whenever possible. You'll need to rip off their masks to momentarily break the control the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, the enemy will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack. Okay, attacking enemies. When you attack a nearby enemy by pressing the X button, a battle will begin. Watch for a red icon to appear when you're within range. If you approach the enemy from behind without being noticed, the ambush icon will appear. Attack that at that moment for an edge in battle.
Yeah.
So we want to ambush them and go for the first strike. All right, I got it. You know you're just going to be watching, right? Can't use a persona.
Let's go.
Anyway, let's go.
Show me your true form.
Okay, there we go. I thought we'd have like stealth attacks. Okay, so there's nothing I can do against this guy specifically, so I'm just gonna hit him normally. And we get Zoro, who looks amazing, by the way.
Victory!
Huh. What? Well, that's a new ending screen, and it looks cool.
Okay.
Okay, examine cells? No, there's nobody in there. So I'm not gonna bother with it.
Huh?
Why ain't anyone here?
Hey!
Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go? Quiet down. Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too. They may have been transferred already. Crap! I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them. It would be a problem if they discovered us now.
Now then.
Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave.
The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida, too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time, too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
Got Takashev, 1, and medicine. Okay, that's interesting.
Now then.
Huh. There are probably still soldiers making their rounds outside. Let's use the time to sort through our current situation. Safe rooms. In a safe room, you can consult with your teammates and save your game by pressing the options button. You can also save at the palace entrance.
I'll just add this.
Okay, well let's save. I guess I'll just keep saving progressively here. Gotcha. Okay.
Damn it.
Damn it, where are all those guys he had locked up? They probably got moved to another location. Where? And why? Don't ask me.
Well,
But the soldiers were coming this way, right? Let's go take a look. Let's eavesdrop on the soldiers outside. We might be able to learn something from them. Okay, well, there's nothing else I can do here. There should still be soldiers outside. Let's take note of the situation. Get out there.